Shalom, shalom. And what it do? Welcome back to another edition of Real Talk Yehuda. I'm your boy Yehuda. And guess what? Right now we got to get into a serious topic. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump straight in this. So I did a couple of videos a little while ago. Probably, I don't know, like a couple hours ago. But it's come to my attention, and the Ruach has led me to have to go ahead and get deeper. And we're going to get in the sword now. Because there's far too many wayward, evil, wicked women that want to argue with men, that think we're supposed to have some debate back and forth like we even. Nah, because it ain't. And then when I say, where is your husband? Where is this man? I hear crickets. Nothing. See, because let's not get it confused. I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find. Maybe it's a level of immaturity on my part. I'm 34. I turned 35 in June. But believe I'm confrontational. And I'm not hard to find. I've already had to put hands on a brew before that felt he was comfortable enough to come to my doorstep with foolishness. Trust and believe I'm not hard to find. And trust and believe if you thought something was soft over this way, I promise you, I'm going to put you to sleep. And when you wake up, I'm going to offer you a drink of water. You good, bro? Because I'm good. You need a brew? We can crack open a Corona or something? I'm good. Trust and believe that. So for you wayward, wicked women, don't come over here with no foolishness. Bring the man. And bro, when you come, you better be according to these scriptures. Because if you're not according to these scriptures and you come with some foolishness, I'm going to deal with you. See, the prophets are back. And I'm going to tell you just like Jeremiah told you, you come around here with that stuff again, I'm going to lay hands on you. Yeah. Now, let's get into this word. And best believe, I'm dead serious when I say, if you come around here again with that wickedness and that foolishness, I will lay hands on you just like the prophet Jeremiah. The prophets are back. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13. I've covered this in a video before, but I'm going to get it again today. Because see, there's too many Jezebel, evil, wicked women that like to use shaming tactics or try to manipulate. They try to use red herrings. All of this type of stuff, which we know that's actually witchcraft. So really we got a bunch of witches going on claiming to be Israel. But yet Torah tells us, suffer not a witch to live. Now, let's get this right here. Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13. And I'm reading this particular one out of the New Living Translation. I got several different ones, so I just grabbed the quickest one. All right. For those of y'all that want KJV, get your KJV. You'll follow along. You're going to see we talking the same thing. Wording might be a little bit different. All you do is get further edification. So pull up whatever translation you have. Let's get this word. Because I don't got time to just sit there and somebody popping off at the mouth about their emotions or what they think or their opinion. No, we ain't talking about no opinion. We talking about thus saith the Most High. Thus saith the Higher. Thus saith Yahuwah. Thus saith Yahweh. Thus saith Elohim. Thus saith El Shaddai. Thus saith El Elyon. See, we're not here to play no games with opinions. And please believe, don't think for no second nobody's scared. I will gladly give my phone number. I'll gladly give you my address. So don't think for no second it's no games over here. I've already had to deal with a brew before. I don't have no problems doing it again. Because if it's some foolishness and it's not according to thus saith the Most High, and it's some wickedness, I will lay hands on you. Deuteronomy 22 verse 13. Suppose a man marries a woman, and after sleeping with her, he changes his mind about her and accuses her of having slept with another man. So man took a wife, he laid with her, she wasn't a virgin. She wasn't a virgin. Let's keep reading. He might say, I discovered she was not a virgin when I married her. If it's wicked women out here talking about some bride price and she ain't no virgin, she need to sit down somewhere. Not to mention we could go into 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 12. Women need to sit down and be in silence. You ain't supposed to be teaching, and you don't usurp no authority over a man. Because I definitely ain't the one to play with you. So I tell you, go get the man. Where's your husband? Then I could talk to your husband like this. Please believe. Oh, please believe. Y'all don't even know. Boy, let me have a little sip of this water, because I'll be ready to go in on somebody. Best believe and understand. This prophet right here, if there's anybody in these scriptures I may have been like, may have been Jeremiah, I will lay hands on somebody. So this man took a wife. They lay together. He was like, yo, this broad wasn't no virgin. Now, let's suppose this the accusation. He got with this woman, laid with her, and she ain't a virgin. Let's see what the Most High says about this. Verse 20. But suppose the man's accusations are true and her virginity could not be proved. In such cases, the judges must take the girl to the door of her father's home, and the men of the town will stone her to death. She has committed a disgraceful crime in Israel, being promiscuous while living in her parents' home. Such evil must be cleansed from among you. Now, I had some fool who probably claims herself to be an elder, who has been called out by several men of Israel and several women of Israel as being a Jezebel, as being wicked. I won't mention the name. But tried to come in and be like, oh, well, that's supposed to be while she was living at her parents' house. No, that's being whoredom, because if you understood the scripture, this is why a woman ain't supposed to be teaching nothing. If you understood the scripture, a woman was supposed to be a virgin and remain in her father's house until she was married. There was no woman leaving out of the house and doing her own thing. Now, unless you telling me the woman was a virgin, the man came to the father, the man paid the price of a virgin, that woman became that man's wife, and that man died, and now she's a legit widow. Okay, now another man can take her. But guess what? He still ain't paying no bride price. He's not paying the price of a virgin. Nowhere in scripture does it tell you, oh, well, when you just take a wife, you pay something. No. The price of a virgin paid to her father. Price of a virgin paid to her father. If she ain't no virgin and you didn't go to her father, there ain't no paying nothing. That's where a concubine actually comes in, if you want to get down to that. So you wicked Jezebel women need to sit down. The Most High rebukes you. I want to speak to these men. who supposedly endorse these women. I want to speak to the men. Where are the men? We call them simps. Fellas, you should already know. Where's Turbo Simp? Where's the Where's Super Simp? Where are the simps that are endorsing these women? I would like to talk to them. Because obviously these women are wayward. They think that they're supposed to argue with a man. They think they're supposed to sit there like we equals. We're not equal, woman. We're not equal. And see, this wicked system here in America has allowed these women to go totally wayward. Totally wayward. Thinking that we on equal playing field, but we're not. If you want to do that, go on in feminism, off in Christianity into the world or something like that, and I don't even have no discussion with you. But you claiming to be Israel? You claim to be Israel. Then sit down and let the men speak. Sit down and let the men speak. A woman supposed to be a virgin in her father's house. And a man, or that man's father, or a representative of the family, would go to the father, and a deal would be made for that woman to be brought to the man as a wife. Then and only then was the marriage supposed to take place, was the act of sex, the consummation supposed to happen. And there was supposed to be proof of virginity. But we got these wayward sisters that have been with 10, 20, 30, 40 different men. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Got kids by different men. But you want to sit up here like we supposed to be talking. You're a whore. You are a whore. How are you supposed to be having anything to say to me? Where's the man? Where's the man? Because you were not a virgin, got married to a husband, the tokens and the proof of your virginity are found, and your husband died, and now you're a widow. And in that case, that would go to the Levirate law or the kinsman redeemer, if y'all even knew that. That means that the man, if he had a brother, would then take on the wife. If the man doesn't have a brother, is there an uncle? Is there a cousin? Is there somebody within the family? And guess what? They weren't paying a bride price. They simply would be the covering for that woman, so she wasn't left uncovered. And since we're here in Babylon and that system's not in place, guess what? Woman, when you've gone and you've done all of these types of things, guess what? You should be happy that any righteous man is even interested in you at all. Now, with that being said, that leads me into dowry. Go ahead and look it up. Get you a dictionary. Google it if you got to. A dowry is money or property brought by the bride to her husband, whether that was in clothing, furniture, vehicle, donkeys, cattle, gold, silver, money, whatever. Money and property brought by the woman to the man. That's dowry. You have the price for a virgin and a dowry. No man pays for a woman that's not a virgin. And nowhere in the scripture does a woman sit there and want to debate with a man. See, I've seen a whole bunch of you wicked women want to mention Abigail. Well, what did Abigail do to David? She came and bowed herself to the ground and said, "My Lord, your handmaid." But y'all don't want to do that. No, y'all want to come to a man of Israel. You want to come to a man of the Most High. You want to come to one of the prophets and boot up like what you got to say. But you don't have nothing to say. And if a man actually dealt with you like a man, then you want to go cry victim. So don't come to me. Bring the man. Where is the man endorsing these wicked women? That's what I want to know. Where is the man endorsing these wicked women? Me and that brother could talk. And if that brother don't got nothing from the scripts, which he doesn't, that man don't got nothing from the scripts, bro, you come around here with that foolishness, I will lay hands on you. Understand and believe that. So, brethren, stay away from these wicked women. You got some woman that got kids talking about a bride price, run the other way. And if you need to, you might need to even expose these type of women so other brothers are aware of this. So that other brothers are aware of this. And the only reason these women keep doing this wicked stuff is because, brothers, we need to come together. You see what I'm saying? I'm not with no camp. I ain't never been with no camp. But guess what? I can't knock none of the camps. And what need to happen is this camp and this camp and this camp and this camp and all these camps, we need to come together. And the brothers like myself that ain't a part of no camp and all of that stuff, we need to come together so we can get in this Torah so that we really are observing to do all of the law, statutes, and commandments commanded by the Most High. Because when we do that, guess what? There ain't no bride price being paid for no woman who's been a whore. She's been a whore. Whether you like the wording or not, whether it feels some kind of emotional way, we ain't talking about your damn emotions and your feelings. We talking about the truth. Thus saith the Most High. You are a virgin, you are a whore. Only exceptions to that, you're a legit widow. You were married to one husband, one man, one. And that man died. Now you're a legit widow. 2, you're divorced. Which that already shows uncleanness. Because if we go, matter of fact, let's get it. Because see, it's too many wicked women and stuff, man. It's too many wicked women, man. Oh God, this ain't the one with my apocrypha. And I'm recording on my phone. So if I have to put it in the description of this video, I'll put the scripture in the description of this video. But see, if a man found uncleanness in a woman, she was rebellious, she wouldn't obey, she wouldn't submit and humble herself to the leadership of her husband, then the scripture tells you, give her a bill of divorce and get her out your house. You know, a bad wife is like a chafing yoke. It's better to dwell with a lion and a dragon than with a wicked woman. So you got these women got kids and different stuff like that, and they asking you for a bride price. Okay, let me entertain you. Let's play hyperbole. Hyperbole for a little bit. Let's play semantics. Okay, so you mean to tell me that I'm going to your father, I'm gonna speak to your father, and your father is requiring a bride price to marry you? Because if you one of these women out here that's asking for a bride price, who's that money going to? It doesn't go to you. Doesn't go to you. The bride price goes to the father. And Torah's already got stipulations and instructions in there. So guess what? If you were raped, the man who raped you would have been chastised or put to death, and he had to pay the price, the 50 shekels of silver, to the father. See, the bride price, the virgin price always went to the father. But after that virginity is broken, there's no more payment going on. Whether you're a widow, if you're a widow, okay, a man could be your covering. But y'all ain't widows. Y'all ain't widows. You done been with 20 different men and you've played the harlot among Israel. You've played the whore. You've brought wickedness in the community. You've brought wickedness in to play the whore. So the scripture says, yeah, in your father's house. Why? Because you were supposed to be a virgin until you got married. So you were supposed to be in your father's house until a husband took you into his house. So if you out here a single woman, Miss Independent and all that, that's called playing the whore. You're being a whore. And while you was out being the whore, how many penises did you slide up and down on? Huh? But yet you think you got something to say to me. Where are the men that endorse these wicked women? Where? Where are the men endorsing these wicked women? I need to know. I need to speak to these men. Because this whoredom, this wicked, this evilness has to be separated. We need to separate this out. Simps to the left, Jezebel type women, whores and harlots to the left. Righteous men of the Most High to the right, virtuous women to the right. Because it's time to divide. See, even Mashiach didn't come for no peace. He came to bring a sword. We're going to divide. And the word of the Most High is as powerful as any sharp two-edged sword. See, we're going to divide right into your spirit and your soul, the bone from the marrow and we're going to get it clean. So you coming with some wickedness? Oh, I'm coming to cut you up. Sword cut sharply. And we're going to get the living word. We're going to get the unleavened bread of the Most High. We're going to get this pure manna from heaven in this word. We're not fixing to be dealing with no foolishness. So the man was only supposed to give the woman a bill of divorce for adultery. We know y'all women have been adulterous. How many men you been with? For uncleanness, she was into idolatry or worshiping something else. Bill of divorce and get her out your house. Or she's rebellious, which we already know in Samuel that rebellion is the spirit of witchcraft. Obedience is better than sacrifice. See? So you got rebellion and witchcraft. You got a witch going on. Give her a bill of divorce and get her up out your house. And then guess what, woman? Where is your bill of divorce? So if you come into another husband, where's the bill of divorce? Because the man is supposed to be able to see your bill of divorce and understand what was going on with you and address you. Hey, you had some problems before. This is what was going on here in this bill of divorce. And we're not going to have that in this household. So you're going to submit to these stipulations right here. And if you can't do that, you will be getting another bill of divorce. But ain't no bride price getting paid for a woman that's been with multiple men. You are not a virgin. You do not get the price of a virgin. Where are your tokens of virginity? Even if you trying to claim that you was a virgin in your father's house, you got married and the husband died. Where's the proof of your virginity? Doesn't happen. So see, if we was able to really be in the land, that's why the scripture say only a remnant is coming back. Because this wickedness, that's going to have to die in the wilderness. That ain't even coming into the Holy Land, which would cause the land to be defiled. See, if we let these wayward women and these simp men enter into the kingdom, we'd be going right back into captivity doggone soon as we got in the land. Because ain't no bride price paid for no whore. And where is your bill of divorce? See, your children are not orphans. Your children are not fatherless orphans. Their father did not die. You was not a virgin. You got married to that man and then that man died. So now your children are orphans. They are fatherless. And you're a widow. See, so the scripture says we're supposed to look out for the widows and the orphans. We're supposed to look out for the widows and the orphans. A portion of your tithes every 3 years. So if y'all don't know that, then you need to get in the Torah. That's for another video. I don't got time to edit this and post every scripture on this. This is just raw and uncut. So you study to show yourself approved and get in the Torah. And you see every 3 years, the men of Israel would bring up the tenth of all the increase for the tithe and the offering. And that would be for the priests, the Levites, the widows, the orphans, and the strangers among the gates. That's what that was for. So where is your bill of divorce? Where's the death certificate showing that your husband actually indeed died and you are a widow indeed? See, even if we go into the New Testament and stuff, it says care for the widows who are widows indeed. And it also tells us to watch out for these wicked, wayward women who have waxed wanton against the Messiah. You're against the Messiah and you already in bed with Satan. So therefore you jumping from house to house and man to man and penis to penis because you're a whore. Brethren, don't be a simp and fall for this. Don't fall for this. That's what these wicked women want to do. At heart, they are feminists. They hate men, they are feminists, and they are using this wicked system to try to get over. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. The Most High will judge, the Most High will deal with this. And when I say this, and see people think it's such a game and all that because they really don't fear the Most High. When I really say, hey, you know what? Let the Most High judge between me and you. Because we got the scripts right here. We got the scripts right here. You're not a widow indeed. You're not the woman who's been the wife of one man. You've played the whore. And for other women, if you calling yourself an elder and you support whorish behavior, shame on you. Now, with that being said, it's been real. This has been Real Talk Yehuda. You've been preached to. The prophets are back. Make sure you like, subscribe, click the bell so you can be notified. Share this video. And if you're mad, stay mad. Peace.